Okay. Today's presentation is like Paryushan Parva, Das Lakshana Parva, and Kalpasutra. These are the three important things in a sense. What is Paryushan Parva? Do we celebrate every year? Okay, there are 8 days, and from such date to such date we do it. Das Lakshana Parva begins after the Paryushan Parva, Svetambar celebration. Then Das Lakshana Parva begins by Digambar sect. Okay. And in the Das Lakshana Parva, what are they doing? And then Kalpasutra is one of the important scripture what we have. And this consists, Kalpasutra has several things in it, but most importantly, it contains Lord Mahavir's life. Very detailed account of Lord Mahavir. What is the status of the Kalpasutra? Where does it stand? Uh, so these are the kind of the things I wanted to, in this hour and a half, I wanted to go through overview of this topic. Okay. I'm still trying to do it as basic level as possible. The reason I'm doing it that way, because very few people have a reasonable knowledge about all these things. Okay, and there is no sense of taking it at the higher level and try uh, to give you significant information, and you don't have the fundamentals knowledge of that. So anyway, we can start first. What is Parva? And the Parva means festival. It's a Prakrit word, Paryushan and Das Lakshana Parva. It's a festival. How we celebrate in Jainism the festivals. You can see the celebration of the traditional festivals are characterized by excitement, enthusiasm, and enjoyment. Jain festivals are characterized by renunciation, austerities, study of scriptures, repetition of holy hymns by reciting sutras, stavans, doing meditation, expressing devotion for the Tirthankars. So you can see from traditional festivals against the Jain festivals, significant emphasis are spiritual aspects of our religion is given in the traditional festival, and particularly Paryushan, one of the most important festival we have. Paryushan is the most important festivals in Jainism. It is observed during the month of August or September, end or September. The Svetambar sect observes for 8 days, while Digambar sect observes it for 10 days, where it is known as Das Lakshana Parva. During these 8 or 10 days, the entire Jain community becomes engrossed in spiritual and religious activities. Literally, Paryushan means coming together. This is the words Paryushan, coming together from all directions. This symbolizes growth and transformation, coming together from all directions. And collectively we celebrate the Paryushan and the Das Lakshana Parva. The purpose of life is to realize oneself. This is Jain fundamental concept. Purpose of life is to realize oneself and to experience wholeness, peace, compassion, and reverence for all life. This is the very fundamental principles of Jainism. What is my purpose in this world? The important one is to realize yourself. Just who you are, you should realize it. That's it. You don't have to gain anything. You don't have to, accomplish anything. Is you have forgotten yourself. Your purpose is to realize yourself. Okay, it should be easy because I'm there. At least I forgot myself. Now I need to realize it. And hence the purpose of Paryushan is to purify oneself. How do you realize yourself? Purify. You are purified from what? Okay, if you really ask somebody that I am a pure soul, but somehow I got entangled with Kashai, Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh, all the various types of Kashai, which is not me. But that's how I am thinking. And because of that one, I forgot myself. If you don't have Kashai, so anytime you do any religion activities, at the end of the activities, if your Kashai are reduced, then you have accomplished whatever the purpose of that activity is. But if you just done the mechanically, okay, if you just done the mechanically, all the rituals, all the religious activities, and because you have done mechanically, you don't understand it. What was the purpose of doing these things? And am I really accomplishing that purpose or not? Then you have wasted your time. Keep these things in the mind. I have to understand what anything in Jain religion. Why are you doing this one? What is the purpose? Am I accomplishing that purpose? Then you have lead the religious activity. Otherwise, mechanically you just completed it. I got to just recite so many sutras. It is not going to help you anything. Believe me, that is not the way the religion is. Very simple. The Svaikalik Sutra's equation is Padamam Nanam Tavodaya. First knowledge, then Achar. Then Achar. It is not, oh, I am doing all these rituals and I'm just doing it. No, these things, that's the way they explain it, and I'm doing it. No, word by word. No, every sentence I am just whatever I supposed to do, I do it. You're not going to, unless you understand the purpose, you're not going to accomplish anything. You will never able to improve your spirituality. And the fundamental things is, are you going to reduce your kasai? If you eliminate your kasai, all the kasais, if you eliminate, you attain liberation. That is because once you eliminate the kasai, you realize yourself. The kasai, or in other words, if you use the word karma, but kasai you can understand it. Karma you don't. I mean, you do here all the time, but you have no knowledge which karma is coming to play every moment. Kasha, you know, whether you are feeling greedy inside, whether you are feeling deceitful, whether you are feeling angry, anything, greedy, then you know you are not within yourself. You haven't realized it. A realized person will not have any of these qualities. Okay, disciple. So observing and corresponding your own faults. So that's the one thing. Requesting for forgiveness and requesting for forgiveness for our mistakes, and forgive others for their mistakes. Taking vows to minimize our fault. Okay, when you eliminate, you are liberated. Means not only one kasha, you have to eliminate all the kasha. Okay, so if you eliminate few and you are working on the other one, you are improving your spirituality. During Paryushan, we should strive to minimize our worldly affairs and concentrate on the qualities of the true self. Austerity, the control of one's desire for material pleasure, is a part of spiritual training. Make sure, okay, you do austerities, control of one's desire for material pleasures. Okay, these are the part of the spiritual training. Jain scriptures recommend a minimum of 3 days fasting during the Paryushan. All right, now this is a recommendation. Okay, not everybody can do it, but if you can, you should. Now, Paryushan Parva definition. We